Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 79. You know we love keeping you up to date on the latest AI news and trends. And let me tell you today, we are diving deep into some AI advancements that are seriously shaking things up.
Yeah, the AI world is moving so fast, it's hard to keep up.
Right. It feels like every day something groundbreaking is happening. And today we've got two major stories that you absolutely need to know about.
Can't wait. Lay it on me.
First up, we're going to tackle this brand new benchmark that's making waves. It's called Humanity's Last Exam.
Humanity's last exam. Whoa, that sounds intense.
It is, and for good reason. This test is designed to see if AI can truly think like us, like really think like us.
So we're not talking about those basic tests that just look at things like image recognition?
Nope, this is next level stuff. It's all about assessing true AI intelligence. The ability to reason, problem solve, think critically.
So like those really complex tasks that we humans do naturally.
Exactly. And get this, none of the current leading AI models could score above 10% on this exam.
Wow, 10%. That's a pretty big reality check.
It is. It shows us we're still in the early stages of AI development. But you know what? That makes it even more exciting.
Totally. Because it gives us a roadmap, a target for future development. Like, where do we go from here? How do we push AI towards genuine intelligence?
And to think, just a few years ago, AI struggled with basic math problems.
Now they're acing those left and right. It's incredible to see how rapidly things are progressing.
Makes you wonder, how long until AI cracks humanity's last exam, right? What happens then? But, okay, enough about exams for now. Let's move on to something a little less academic. OpenAI just dropped a bombshell. They're finally entering the AI agent race with their new creation, Operator.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. So for our viewers who might not be familiar, what exactly is an AI agent?
Well, think of it like this. It's basically a digital assistant on steroids.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Go on.
So it's not just answering your questions. It's about actually taking action for you online. Like imagine a super-powered version of Siri or Alexa. One that can browse the web for you, book appointments, make purchases.
Wow, that sounds pretty powerful. And is that what Operator is promising to do?
That's what they're saying. It runs on OpenAI's powerful GPT-4 model, and they've combined that with some super advanced reasoning capabilities so it can really understand your needs.
So it can, like, figure out what you want and then actually do it for you online.
Yeah, pretty much. And they claim it can interact with websites seamlessly, which is key for any tool that's supposed to actually operate out there in the wild west of the internet.
That makes sense. It's got to be able to navigate the web like we do.
Exactly. So they're saying Operator can handle all sorts of things like booking travel, making reservations, shopping online. It's being touted as a real game changer.
But I bet there's a catch.
You know there is. Operator is only available to ChatGPT Pro subscribers right now.
Ah, so you got to pay extra for that premium service.
Yep, which comes with a hefty $200 a month price tag. So they're definitely targeting a specific market with this release. But here's the question. Can OpenAI really dominate this space? Because there's some serious competition brewing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The AI agent game is heating up, and there are some big players stepping in.
Like who? Give me the scoop.
Well, for starters, we've got ByteDance, the company behind TikTok. They just launched their own AI agent called UiTars.
Oh, wow. I hadn't heard about that one.
And here's the kicker. It's completely free and open source.
Whoa, free. Open source.
It's
It's a pretty bold move.
Right. It's like they're throwing down the gauntlet to OpenAI. It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario. OpenAI's got the brand recognition and advanced tech, but you've got this free and open source alternative that could shake things up.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle to watch for sure. But before we get too deep into that, we've got a whole bunch of other exciting AI news to cover.
Hit me with it. I'm ready for a rapid-fire round of AI awesomeness.
Okay, buckle up, because we're about to cover a ton of ground in just a few minutes. First up, we're heading over to India, where Reliance, that massive Indian conglomerate,
Oh, yeah, I know them.
well, they're planning to build the world's largest AI data center.
Whoa, hold on. The world's largest.
You heard that right. We're talking 5 times larger than Microsoft's current record holder. So that tells you something about the scale of their ambition.
Seriously, that's a huge statement. What do you think this means for the global AI landscape?
Well, it signals that India is serious about becoming a major player in AI, and a data center of that magnitude could really accelerate research and development in the region.
It's like a ripple effect, you know? This could have a huge impact far beyond India's borders.
Exactly. But let's bring it back to the U.S. for a minute. Anthropic is tackling a big concern in AI, hallucinations. They've introduced a new citations feature for their AI model.
Ah, so their AI will now cite sources for its answers.
Exactly, which is huge for transparency and reliability.
Right, because how can we trust AI if we don't know where it's getting its information from?
Precisely. But now for some financial news that's shaking things up.
Oh.
OpenAI and SoftBank are reportedly investing a combined $38 billion into Stargate, which is a controversial AI venture in the U.S.
$38 billion, that's a massive investment. What is Stargate all about?
The details are still a bit murky, but it's clearly a major bet on the future of AI.
Yeah, that kind of money shows a serious commitment. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of that venture.
Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Mm.
But for now, let's talk about how AI is showing up in our everyday lives. Perplexity just launched a new AI-powered assistant for Android devices called Perplexity Assistant.
Oh, cool. Another AI assistant. What makes this one stand out?
Well, it's a multimodal assistant.
Multimodal. What does that mean?
So it can use your phone's camera, in addition to leveraging reasoning and search to help you with your daily tasks.
So it's not just voice commands anymore.
Nope. It's like having a personal AI companion that can actually see what you see.
Oh, wow. That's pretty futuristic. Makes you
Oh.
wonder what's next for AI assistants, right?
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
But as AI gets more sophisticated, we also got to talk about the potential downsides. Hackers are now using a new AI tool called Ghost GPT, specifically for cybercrime.
That doesn't sound good. What is Ghost GPT capable of?
It's being used to create malware and launch even more sophisticated phishing attacks.
That's scary. I mean, it's a reminder that any technology can be used for good or evil, right?
Absolutely. And as AI evolves, we need to be extra vigilant about cybersecurity.
Totally agree. But on a more positive note, let's talk about DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company that's turning heads with its new open source AI model, R1.
Oh yeah, I was reading about this. They're claiming R1 is outperforming OpenAI's top model, and it's cheaper and faster too.
And it's open source. That's a game changer.
Right. It means anyone can access and use it, which could really democratize the field of AI.
Absolutely. This could lead to a whole wave of new AI applications and innovations from all sorts of unexpected places.
It's like the Wild West of AI all over again, except this time it's global.
And it's happening so fast. Makes you wonder what next week will bring.
I know, right? But for now, let's take a breath and delve a little deeper into some of these stories.
Sounds good to me. Let's unpack some of these AI developments and really see what they mean for the future. It really feels like we're at a tipping point, where AI is going from this niche thing to something that's impacting every aspect of our lives.
Yeah, and it's happening at warp speed. Like,
Ugh,
just think about that
that-
Reliance data center we talked about.
The one in India, right? 5 times bigger than Microsoft's. Crazy.
Seriously. A facility like that could churn out AI advancements faster than we can even imagine.
It's like, imagine the breakthroughs that could come out of there,
Yeah.
New algorithms, new applications, all sorts of stuff.
It's mind-boggling. And it really highlights how the AI race is a global one now.
Totally. It's not just Silicon Valley anymore. It's happening everywhere.
Exactly. And, one development that really caught my attention was Anthropic's new citations feature.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Because let's face it, AI hallucinations are a real problem.
Right. Like, how do we trust AI if we don't know where it's getting its information from?
Exactly. So I think it's brilliant that Anthropic is making their AI cite its sources. It adds a layer of transparency and accountability.
It's like having a built-in fact checker,
Mm-hmm.
which is crucial in this age of misinformation.
Totally agree. We need to be able to verify the information that AI is giving us, especially if we're going to rely on it for important decisions.
And speaking of important decisions, we can't ignore the darker side of AI advancements, like that news about hackers using Ghost GPT for cybercrime.
Yeah, that was a chilling reminder that any technology can be used for malicious purposes.
The more powerful AI becomes, the higher the stakes.
Absolutely. We need to be thinking about cybersecurity, ethical considerations, all of that stuff.
Couldn't agree more. But let's shift gears a bit and talk about how AI is becoming more integrated into our daily lives, like that Perplexity Assistant for Android devices.
Oh, yeah, the multimodal one. I think that's a really interesting development.
Right. Like, imagine being able to point your phone at something and get instant information from your AI assistant.
Or like having your AI help you navigate a crowded store or find a specific product.
It's like science fiction becoming reality.
It really is. And it's just the beginning, As AI gets smarter and more adaptable, we're going to see even more seamless integration into our lives.
It's exciting, but also a little daunting.
Definitely. It's like we're creating this incredibly powerful tool, but we're still figuring out how to use it responsibly.
And we need to have those conversations now while we're still in the early stages of development.
Totally agree. We need to be thinking about the ethical implications, the potential for bias, all of those important issues.
Because AI is going to shape the future. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and it's up to us to make sure that it's a future we want to live in.
Couldn't said it better myself. But okay, let's circle back to open source AI models like Deepseek-R1. That's something I'm really excited about.
Me too. I mean, open source has the potential to democratize AI, to make it accessible to everyone, not just the big tech companies.
Exactly. And that can lead to a whole new wave of innovation.
Right. Because when more people have access to AI tools, you get more creativity, more experimentation, more breakthroughs.
It's like opening up the possibilities of AI to the entire world.
And who knows what amazing things will come out of that. It's a pretty exciting time to be in this field.
No doubt about it. And I think it's a good reminder that the future of AI is not predetermined. It's something we're all shaping together.
Yeah, through the choices we make, the conversations we have, the actions we take.
And that's why we're so passionate about covering this topic.
Yeah.
You know, we want to keep people informed, engaged, and thinking critically about the future of AI.
Because AI is going to impact all of us. And the more we understand it, the better prepared we'll be to navigate this rapidly changing landscape.
Couldn't agree more. But you know what? We've been talking a lot about the big picture stuff. Let's zoom in on something a little more specific for a minute.
Sure, what's on your mind?
Well, I've been thinking about humanity's last exam and that whole idea of AI achieving human-level intelligence.
Yeah, it's a fascinating concept, isn't it? Like, what does it even mean for AI to pass a test like that? Are we talking about consciousness, sentience, or just really good problem-solving skills?
It's a question that's been debated for decades, and now it feels more relevant than ever.
Right, because we're actually seeing AI systems that are capable of things that once seemed impossible, like writing poetry, composing music, even having conversations that feel surprisingly human.
It makes you wonder how long until the lines between human and artificial intelligence start to blur.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's one that raises all sorts of ethical and philosophical dilemmas.
Yeah, like if AI becomes truly indistinguishable from human intelligence, how will that change the way we see ourselves?
It's like, will we still be special? Will we still be unique?
It's a question that philosophers and scientists are grappling with, and there are no easy answers.
But you know what? I think that's what makes this field so exciting. It's pushing us to think about what it means to be human in a whole new way.
It's like we're on the verge of something truly transformative, something that could change the course of history.
And it's happening right now, right before our eyes.
It's an incredible time to be alive, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for AI.
It really is. And, it's not just about replicating human intelligence. It's about what we can achieve together.
Right, like how AI can help us solve some of the world's biggest problems.
Exactly. Like, imagine AI helping us develop cures for diseases or finding solutions to climate change.
Or even, exploring the far reaches of space. The possibilities are endless.
It's like AI could be the key to unlocking a whole new era of human progress.
It's pretty inspiring, isn't it?
It really is, but, we've got to be careful too.
Right, we can't just blindly embrace AI without thinking about the potential downsides.
We need to be having those tough conversations about ethics, about bias, about the impact on society.
Because AI is a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for evil.
Exactly. It's up to us to make sure that AI is used for the benefit of humanity.
Well said. And, that's why we do this show.
To keep people informed, to spark those conversations, to get people thinking critically about the future of AI.
Exactly. So to all our viewers out there, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the future of AI? What excites you? What concerns you?
Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going.
And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of AI, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the 79 for more insightful content like this.
And for even more AI news and analysis delivered straight to your inbox, head over to the 79newsletter.com/subscribe and sign up for our newsletter.
We're exploring the cutting edge of AI, and we'd love for you to join us on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.